As you can see here, I am now on my home screen, and this might not be what you want on the home screen. So to go ahead and change that, you would just go ahead and click Preferences. And under the Preferences screen, you have several different options that you can change. So what I just mentioned, and that's what my home screen is. So Start Page Default, you can actually change it to other things. So say that you actually typically are just taking payments, you can click Policy Payment. Or if you want to see any existing quotes or policies on your start screen, just go ahead and click that. I would click Save Preferences, and then I would go back to my home screen by clicking the Equity logo. And right here, now you can see that my default is to view an existing policy, and it shows on the quick start here as well as it's highlighted. But maybe I want to make more changes. So I can go over here and it says option to show on quick start. It could be just a search option, or it could be a list of recent. So if I were to click list of recent and then go home, and now is this instead of the perform a search option. I'm going to go ahead and change that back because I do prefer the search option. How many records you want to show on each screen. So if it's 10 or 20, 5, 15, the number of records and search results. The default list to show on policies. So it could be recently visited, recently created, past due, due soon, search, whatever works best for you. So I'm going to click for myself recently visited. And then expand policy header by default. You can click yes or no. Let me just show you what this looks like so far. So if I click Save Preferences again and go back home, I can see here that it is now saying the recently visited, and it is going to show the search here. But now when I click my recently visited, it's going to show this and more of the recently created than what it showed before, because before my settings were to show 10. So now I'm going to go back to Preferences. And the default page and policy, so you do have a few different options. You can do coverage summary, billing ledger, claims, payment entry, or documents. I find it best to have the coverage summary because that's going to give you the links to go to several different screens. The default list to show in claims, again, you can do recently visited, recently created, or you are an adjuster on. You're going to want to keep that as recently visited because you are not going to be the adjuster, or you could also do recently created. You can expand the claim header by default, yes or no. The default page in claims, do you want it to be the claim summary, payments, task, letters, reserves, ledger, or status? Because I don't work in claims, I'm going to go ahead and keep mine as claim summary. The application font size, so you can do normal, medium, or large. Let me show you the difference on each of these. So this is medium, and this is large. I'm going to switch mine back to normal. The quote window size, if you want full screen, small, wide, medium, or tall, I'm going to go ahead and keep mine full screen. The guided app display screen, so you can do default, small, or large. And again, I prefer the view of the default, so I'm going to keep mine as that. And the overall font size, again, you have the option of normal or large. And then block document reuse, yes or no. So I'm going to click Save Preferences. And now I'm going to go back to my home screen. And now I don't have any changes I have to make. And I'm just going to show you here what some of the different home screen options will look like. So new quote is what we had started with, and we just did policies. If you want to do existing quotes, it looks like this. It says view quotes. How do you want to search for your quotes, which is also something you could click on the quick start. Policy payment. And same thing, it's going to show the make a payment here. File a claim. And if you've noticed, all of the screens do look similar, minus the top where it's going to lead you. So if I wanted to type in this, it's going to lead me to the claim screen instead of those other search methods like the quotes, endorsements, or payments. You can search for existing claims, just the search, or diary. So let me just show you what just search looks like. It goes up just to the advanced search, and you can click on policy, claims, quotes, or reports. And then at any time, if you want to change it back, you can just go right back to this and make your changes as you wanted. Thank you so much for viewing this very quick tutorial on how to change your preferences and what it might look like if you were to change those preferences. We do hope that you found it informative.